Hey guys, and welcome to Epcot. Today we are enjoying this beautiful spring day. We got here early, we're in the first parking lot. That's always a good start to the day at Epcot when you're in row 7. Today we're just going to be catching up on some of the construction updates around the park. I've also heard that there is some artisanal cotton candy in the China Pavilion, and I am known to be somewhat of a cotton candy connoisseur. So we're definitely gonna have to check that out. So let's get inside and check on some construction and that cotton candy. So this is our first construction update. It's actually in the parking lot. It was announced that some changes are gonna be made to the Epcot entry. And these green walls are signs of that already happening. You can see they have some fun attraction posters to decorate this. So Epcot's definitely looking a little bit like Hollywood Studios these days. So yeah, I'm not sure it's because we parked so close that it wasn't really a big deal. These walls aren't really hindering traffic too much. But here's the latest progress on the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster. I think the biggest thing that I'm noticing is more metal work in here that's filling in that empty space that connects the queue building to the ride building. So we're approaching the former theater where that Lion King Circle of Life show used to be. You can see that they're doing some work on this in preparation for a new show called Awesome Planet. I have to say, I don't like the name of this new show. I do like that they are going to reinvigorate this space with something new that gets people excited about conservation. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. I feel like they've always had some shrubbery here to protect the non-paying guests from seeing the characters in here, but they have added a whole new wall of plants so that you cannot see any characters in Garden Grill unless you're paying to get in. This is the seasonal cupcake. You can see it's a bee working on that honeycomb, and honey just drizzled all over it. So if you're a honey fan, definitely get over here and try this cupcake. This is the latest look at the queue area for Gardens of the Galaxy. Still can't see much of what's going on in there, but they're definitely working, hearing some banging, and there's a lot of trucks and such in there. This is the latest update on this space restaurant. I believe the last time we saw this, you could still see in the building. Now the walls have gone up and can't really see anything except a concrete wall. Actually, something that I didn't notice before, there's this whole glassed in area. I assume that's where you'll like enter the restaurant, hang out, wait for your table. And then this big concrete area will be where the screen is, because the whole idea of this restaurant is that you're eating at a restaurant in space. So I assume the screen will be where that wall is. We're here in the China Pavilion, and this is the artisanal cotton candy that I was talking about. These are all the different kinds you can get. Now, the cotton candy lover in me wants that $15 one, but it's 5 layers, so I have to assume it's gonna be humongous. I don't know. We'll have to see which one I order. I'm leaning towards that 5-layered one though. All right, we decided to go big with the 5-layered one. You can see all the different colors he's going to use to make ours in just a second. I saw so many people, get this and order this, but it's just so amazing when you're looking at this in person. So I am a cotton candy lover. I try cotton candy everything. Ice cream, the Blizzard at Dairy Queen. This is the most beautiful cotton candy I've ever seen. I'm assuming everything's a different flavor. So let's dig in, let's see how this is. Let's start at the top. The white one tastes like regular cotton candy. I'll taste a little bit of each color. Yeah, these are all, I think, the same flavor. This was $15, so it was really cool to watch him make it. So far it just tastes like regular cotton candy, and it's a really cool photo opportunity. And if you love cotton candy like I do, you pretty much had to get this. So I'm happy with my purchase. I don't know if I've just never had like super fresh like cotton candy. This is like the softest cotton candy I think I've ever had. So this is definitely an experience. The cotton candy lover in me is very happy right now. Another perk of that cotton candy is the stick they use. This is actually a wooden stick, which is a lot better when you get towards the end of the cotton candy than the paper ones that cotton candy is usually served on. So while I was unsure if I wanted to spend $15 on cotton candy, I'm so glad I did, because that was the best cotton candy I've ever had. It was so fluffy. I think, and I don't know this for sure, but it seemed like they were using a different kind of sugar than I've ever had with cotton candy. It was so fresh. I ate it in like 5 minutes. I scarfed it down. So glad I got the biggest size. Definitely get that if you're a cotton candy lover. Not sure how long it's going to be around, because I'm not sure if it's here just for the Flower and Garden Festival or not. Dishes goals. I've been looking at these gondola wires like all throughout the park to check the vantage point, and man, these gondolas are gonna look so cool just floating by. There's one point where you can see they line up almost perfectly with the Eiffel Tower over here, and it's just gonna look so picturesque to see them floating along on that wire. So as work continues on this gondola station at Epcot, you can see they made a little temporary entrance if you're entering via the international gateway. So fun fact, when I was a little kid, I remember being enthralled with this fountain show. So in the backyard at my house, I would like flip the hose all around and pretend to do the Epcot fountain show. All right, that is it from Epcot. Another great visit. The star of today's show was that cotton candy. I hope it stays around longer. I would get it again. In fact, we did eat some lunch here, and after lunch I want more of it. I absolutely loved that cotton candy. I would love for them to do even more like complex designs. I think that would be really neat. But yeah, and we got to see some construction updates, which is the latest story in visiting Epcot. There's a lot of work going on here, and there's only going to be more. This park is going to be changing a lot in the next couple of years. So thanks so much for joining us on another trip to Epcot. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to follow us for more around Florida.